Typically when I go for a ride and I'm filming it, I'm on my way to work. I don't ride just for fun all that often. But today felt like a good day to do just that. So the kids are all in bed. Emily's curled up with an episode of Gilmore Girls, I think. That's not really my thing. And I typically work on videos and stuff after 9 o'clock. So today I figured, instead of sitting in the garage and chatting, I'd go for a ride. It is getting really chilly though. I think it's like 14 Celsius tonight. Mind you, it's 9 o'clock in the evening, so midday it was like high teens, low 20s. It gets real cold on the way to work though. Oh my word. By the time I got to work on Friday, my fingers were numb. So I just loaded up an Amazon cart of like 300 bucks to try out some gear to compensate for the cold, because I want to ride as long as I can. Like if the roads are clear in January, I might as well ride. I've got insurance on the bike all year round. We only have one car, so it's convenient for me to be able to ride the bike to work. I also forget like how much fun this bike is in town. I spend so much of my time commuting on the highway that I forget that this bike is the most fun between like 60 and 70 kilometers an hour max speed. It's in a happy RPM range. It's got the speed to keep up with the traffic. It's actually faster, big puddle. It's faster in town than a car, because I take off the line so much quicker than most cars that by the time they've actually caught up with me, we're basically ready to stop for the next light. And that's like the biggest reason I don't want to get rid of this bike. So when you have the time to just putz around town, every corner is like a MotoGP race. You can run it out flat basically and not go to jail. It's great fun. Great fun. The struggle of being a four-eyed person is that I'm sitting at a light there and I've got my pin lock installed, so my visor's not fogging up, but my glasses are. I made a short kind of like poking fun at that whole scenario. It didn't really take off, but I got inspiration from a short that did take off. Like somebody had a short that did a couple million, but pin lock versus no pin lock, and mine didn't do nearly the same numbers, but it's kind of funny. Whoa, easy there, stay in your lane, Honda. It's kind of funny that I've spent money to have the pin lock and I still have the same struggle, because it wasn't the pin lock's fault or the visor's fault most of the time. Riding after dark is so peaceful. There's not a lot of traffic. Whole city seems to have slowed down a bit. I say city, it's hardly a big town. The best wing place in town. Well, there's two of them here. Wing Boys is great for takeout, and Legends is amazing for their breading and their sauce. They look very much like they're under construction there though. I sometimes wish I lived in a bigger city for the Grom to be more usable. Like if I lived in London where I work and had to go across town on it, it would really be in its happy place 100% of the time. Now it's like 5% of the time it's in its happy place. No, officer, I swear I'm not drunk. I'm just enjoying swerving around these manhole covers. Does anyone else exaggerate their turns? Like, just get a hard lean in just for fun. Like, it's totally unnecessary, but it feels like it's fun. What else can I say? It's fun. Missed opportunity. I don't know, I get such a kick out of that. I think like some of the most fun is, at least on this bike, coming out of a roundabout, doing the hard right, sweep left, hard right out of the roundabout. I find that to be really enjoyable. Goes back to this feeling like we're in a GP3 race or something though. Every time I'm in town, so I can ride it, so I can use like so much of the bike's capability. Whereas even on like a 3 or a 400, you can't always use 100% of the bike. Like if I did a 4th gear pull on pretty much anything else, especially like a 600, let's go to jail, lose your bike speed. Fast bike slow, slow bike fast. I think it applies to both cars and bikes, to be honest. I was asked recently, like, or maybe I stated what I would buy currently in the sports car market, and I said I would buy like a GR86 or a BRZ, and I think I was talking to my dad, and his response was like, "Really? That's what you would buy?" I'm like, yeah, you could use most of the car most of the time, and even a car like that is quite capable. You could end up getting yourself in some trouble, but anything like with 400 or 500 horsepower, you're 2-3 gears, and you're getting a good sized ticket at minimum. I went to a motorcycle shop today just to check out gear, and I've got an HJC helmet. It's nothing special. I think it was 300 bucks. It does the job, and I kind of like it. I don't have any qualms, other than the fact that it's pretty wind, or it doesn't block out wind noise very well. Nah, here's one of them fun little roundabouts I was talking about. Oh, it didn't cut it hard enough. And anyway, I just for funsies put on an Arai helmet. Sticker on it was like 1100 Canadian, 1200 Canadian, something like that. So way more money than I've ever spent on a piece of gear. But it showed quality like this doesn't have. I can say that I would definitely buy one in the future if I had the budget, because you could feel the difference. Just, it felt so much more substantial. Like the padding was more plush, but also it felt like high quality materials, like with the leathers and everything inside it. That's probably the most fun you can have at 20-30 kilometers an hour. I ride with a backpack on so frequently that riding without one is giving me the similar feeling as forgetting to put on a seatbelt in a car. Like, where, oh yeah, it's not there. I need a thumbnail. This seems like a decent spot. This has been a lot of fun. I think I should do this more often. Just cruise around town for like 20 minutes. Good for clearing the head, that's for sure. I think that just about does it for me tonight. Did you guys like this video? If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and consider subscribing. Maybe I'll do more of these. And if you have anything you want to pick my brain on, leave it in the comments down below, and maybe I'll cover it in the next video. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe.